why is my 6 iron going as far as my 5 iron, which a tremendous amount of people stumble across that situation, and it's quite common, so you're not in that situation on your own. So there's a restriction between to how far you seem to be able to hit that 5 iron, and there's two main reasons. It's because of the backspin that you produce on the ball, and you're delofting the club face, so that ball won't take off and it won't get that extra flight on the ball to then carry further. It will just fly down there halfway and then nosedive into the ground. It won't take off on that next part of its journey. So the main bit that you potentially could be doing is delofting that club face. So when you swing back, it's pointing down to the ground. See where the point is pointing down to the ground? That's delofting that club face on the way back, rather than getting that rotation and opening that club face so the point is more horizontal. Your position at the top would more look like that, so when you get to the top of the swing it's pointing back away from the target rather than putting more down towards the ball, so just slightly hooded at the top there, which will be more of a square position. The other reason why you could be getting that nosedive shot is coming over the ball slightly, so if you come over the top then you'll be delofting that club face on the way down, and then that will require you to then try and rescue it on the way through with a good chicken wing, which then can cause you to top it, and then you go from there. So the main reason why that ball doesn't necessarily fly further down there is because you've taken that loft off that club face. So you delofted that club face down, so it won't put that ball up in the air for it to fly down there. It's very frustrating, so you either want to work on that technique or just take that club out of the bag and just stick to your 6 iron and then try and put something else in there which is not such a risk and reward shot, so replace it with a more high lofted hybrid, or if you don't like the hybrids, put a high lofted fairway wood in there. A 7 wood I think is a fantastic club, or a 24-degree hybrid, both very parallel to each other on performance, just personal preference if you prefer a hybrid or a fairway, but definitely worth putting them in to replace that 5 iron, which is that risk and reward shot if there's no difference in distance. While you're working on that technique, as you improve that technique, potentially you'll be hitting that, then get to hit that 5 iron better, which you could then put back in the bag if you wanted to. But the main reason is because you're taking that loft off that club face, and you're not on your own on there, so don't think you're out on your own there. You just need to potentially work on that technique, or just replace that club with a different option. Any questions or comments, please send them through. Give the video a normal thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.